I think one of the two things I discovered about myself this past year. I'm not as strong as I thought I was. And that yet secondly, I'm actually stronger than I thought I was. And that may seem contradictory, but I marvel that these two things and these truths can be experienced and held simultaneously. I think a lot of us remember when the pandemic began, just the sobering kind of humbling reality that things that are invisible and small and minute can take us out. It just made me think about all that's transpired this past year, to trust that we are being made stronger through this process. And sometimes even a little bit of music helps along the way. And so I'm just gonna relax, and if you feel like singing along, feel free to do so. 525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love. 525,600 minutes, 525,000 journeys to plan, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure life of a woman or a man? In truths that she's learned, or in times that he cried, in bridges he burned, or the way that she died? It's time now to sing out, for the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember a year in the life of friends. Remember the love. Remember the love. Remember the love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. Let's pause for a moment of silence. Perhaps you want to remember a loved one or what this past year has meant to you. Maybe you want to lift up a silent prayer. But let's pause for a moment.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hard to follow this act. Jan was wonderful. Our cellist was superb. And I think it's just a remarkable feat here at Torrance that As he said, we don't think we're strong enough, but then we come back even stronger. And that's kind of one of our qualities here at Torrance. And we're going to relive a little bit of last year. On March 13, 2020, Torrance Memorial admitted our first COVID patient. Over the past 12 months, we have treated nearly 1,900 hospitalized patients, and we have demonstrated the strength and courage of our organization in each one of those admissions and interactions. We have all worked together to provide a safe and protected environment for our staff and our community. Now, we know that wasn't easy, but we needed to make our own message here, and we needed to all work together. Like when we started making face shields to make sure that our staff would be as safe as we possibly could when we couldn't find a manufacturer. Our staff and physicians worked tirelessly to treat all with dignity and respect, which I am so very proud of. Our hospital at its peak had 240 COVID-positive patients in-house. And then we had to still care for all those other emergencies that came along the way. Heart attacks, broken limbs, and we all did the right thing for everyone in our community. We kept going. We wanted to make sure our community was well cared for. And they, in fact, turned around and made it good for us. They basically showed their support by bringing us food, which is always a good thing. Some of them donated PPE to our lovely Laura, and they even had a car parade right out here, which made me cry. So they did what they could to help us carry on. We certainly had an all-in feeling, and so I thank you, if you're a community member, staff. Throughout this pandemic, I witnessed amazing acts of service. Everyone had one common goal, which was to beat back the virus. The vaccine has brought some relief to the pandemic, but there are still going to be more challenges. But I'm confident, together, we will be able to put this all behind us. Thanks to everyone for your commitment to our patients and to each other. I am so proud of what has been accomplished under these most challenging of circumstances. We certainly are Torrance Memorial Strong. Thank you for your service.